Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Kitty Cat Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. So today I am going to be sharing with you some leaks that I have found out that have to do with Merida. There's obviously going to be some dialogue on my way to unlocking her. I don't want to say I've been lazy, but I've definitely been trying to get that gold trophy. The second one for the event, which kind of meant one of the days I had to be a bit lazy with collecting my wisps and character tokens and so on and so forth. So that is something that, you know, I guess maybe you could look and go, oh, it put you behind. Not really, because I'm fine and I know I'll be fine to finish the event. So a lot of you guys may be at the same point as me or ahead of me, and that is totally fine because we still have, you know, several hours before Merida officially comes to the kingdom. So I'm not worried about it at this point. But that being said, I do have a little bit of work to do, so I'll be sharing with you some recorded clips. And I don't want to say as usual because I don't every single stream, but you know, I have been definitely throughout the event, so I will be doing that. And then we'll kind of dive into my kingdom, and I'll be showing you guys where roughly I'm at and how much longer I need before I actually officially do unlock Merida. Now, the animation was super amazing with one of the quests, which I really look forward to sharing with you guys as well. This is something that I love about this game is animation, so it's one of my favorite things to share. So we will definitely check that out after we do some dialogue and have a few minutes here where we chat, catch up with how you guys are doing in your kingdoms. Great way to get some shout outs and stuff as well, especially if you are part of the Kitty team. Now, we do have a brand new member, the Mystic Girl Labs. Thank you so much for becoming the newest Kitty team member. Welcome. You have access to the adorable emotes that I have created over so long, and of course the paw print, which as you stay with me, the color will change and you will become, I guess we'll call it, more royal. So hopefully you enjoy all the perks here and the exclusive content that definitely is to come, whether it's community posts or whether it is through some future videos, depending on obviously the tier and all of that stuff. You guys can check it out under my members. I'm posting the link to that in chat if you guys want to join. Now, of course, as we get more members, we unlock some more emotes. So I know you guys are probably maybe half as excited as I am about this one. Now I am going to tell you that because we got a new member today, Mystic Girl, I'm telling you, one more. We need one more Kitty team member before I can go ahead and add a brand new emote here for you guys. So that is obviously very exciting, and I cannot wait to add that for you, because guess what? I have a whole bunch ready for you. So bring it on, guys. Bring it on. I have a whole bunch that you guys haven't even seen yet, so I cannot wait to share that with you over the coming days, weeks, months, years even, because you guys can't get rid of me that quick. So special shout out to some of my Kitty team members. We've got John, Hichu, Aiden, Wombat, Alicia, obviously our newest one, Mystic Girl. I think I got most of you guys. Hichu, hello and welcome. Sith King, oh, I almost missed you there. Welcome, and again, thank you so much for being part of the Kitty team. Oop, oop. Yeah. Is that your favorite one? I think Mystic Girl's got her favorite one. I'm seeing it there. Harry Potter. You know what that means. You know what that means. Sorry for all the background noise, but I had to get it out. Magic! Always on standby, I'm telling you. That wand never leaves. Never leaves me. It's New Year's Eve in Singapore. Well, happy New Year's Eve, Hichu. Not quite New Year's Eve for me just yet, but we are getting very, very close. Now, I will be spending it with you guys on Twitch. Now, I will be on YouTube earlier on in the day, obviously for the release of Merida, and then I will have a few hours in between, and then I will be starting my Twitch stream, and I'll be playing with you guys and doing a whole bunch of cool stuff, dressing up even. We're gonna get all fancy. I know we're at home and that's just how it is. So I figured why not have a little bit of fun. We're going to get dressed up all sparkly and beautiful for the Twitch stream in the evening. Maybe have a little dance party as well. So yeah, if you guys do join me for the Twitch stream, then you guys will get to be a part of that craziness. Maybe even one of you guys will like use all your channel points to make me dance. Because dance party, obviously, heels and all. I said hi to you twice. Goshes, sorry. Hi, Sickle. How are you? I'm glad you got the link, John. That's good to hear. I missed you. I didn't see you there, Sickle. Sorry. It was probably because I was already done the shadows. Remember, YouTube has got like a 20+ second delay. So I think I was already done. But hello and welcome. You're going to join me on Twitch too? Yeah, Disney fan. I love it. Perfect. If you guys want to know the link, I keep posting it in chat. But also, too, that does mean that you guys can pling Twitch. I'll do it right now as an example. And that will give you the link to Twitch if you guys want to join me on there. It is free to follow and free to sub as well on there if you guys want to, if you have Amazon Prime. So to keep that in mind, if you guys do have it, you can use it to join for free. So that is awesome, and you'll get the emotes on there. You'll have no ad viewing. Unlike YouTube, Twitch, you can actually have no ads and double the points to do like awesome things. So yeah, Twitch is like we called it the Steffi After Dark thing, but it unleashes a lot. You guys see it probably a bit during the Fortnite YouTube streams, but I don't do enough of them, clearly. You think the next update is Pinocchio? I would love it, Hyatt, if it was Pinocchio. I would love it. I have been wanting that for a year or two now, actually. Yeah. Hasn't come yet, but I think it's perfect permanent content for sure. Just so you know, you didn't like any of my ideas. Oh, dude, you totally didn't read my message. You clearly need to read it again. I sent you a long message. So, yeah. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just, it's not really how Challenge Day particularly works. I mean, you've come up with the like a unique way for Solo Sunday, but you'll have to think a little bit harder for a duo. There is an attraction bundle, yes, coming out tomorrow. There will be a bundle, or you can purchase it for 150 gems. That hasn't changed ever since I've started playing, except for the Hercules event. They just didn't have an extra attraction. It's the only time ever, and it was so weird. So weird. I hope they never do that again. Kind of like what they've done here with only 6 characters and not 7. It's weird, and I don't like it. I know they're trying stuff, but I don't like it. I want 7 characters, 4 attractions. I want the concessions. I do, and they should drop currency. The fact that they're hidden away in concession chests that never come up and then they give magic doesn't work for me. It's just me not a fan. I love the style of events. It's the original. I want it back. I do. Even if I have to work very hard at it, that's okay. Yes, Twitch is free to follow. To sub, it is free if you have Amazon Prime. Again, you will get no ad viewing, the emotes, etc. But the interesting thing on Twitch is you can actually earn the emotes for a day, even if you just follow or whatever. That's totally fine. I don't mind. Whatever. I mean, all the support is fantastic. I appreciate all of you guys, no matter what. But you can actually get access to those features and stuff like that if you just watch me. You can unlock an emote for 24 hours, your favorite one or a few. And I mean, I'm on enough that you can earn points very easily from me just from doing that. So you can still be a part of it. And you can be gifted a sub on there as well. Let's not forget, I have an amazing community that does that. You can't do it for YouTube, but on Twitch you can gift subs, so people can get that just by being there. You could be lucky and just, you know, get a free sub, and you get to play with me on Subby Saturday. for Fortnite. So if you guys like Fortnite, you guys will have that option as well. There are no rats in Cinderella. There are mice in Cinderella. So I would love if we could get those, guys. I don't mind them so much. I don't. It's the rat part I don't like. I've been very vocal about it, but if they do incorporate Ratatouille, I hope it's a similar way that Battle Heroes did. And if you guys don't know how Battle Heroes did it, just ask, and I'm sure somebody who plays will tell you how it works. You gifted too many subs. I don't know, Sickle. You know, you still can be passed before the end. You never know. I do have some sneaky people. Amazing. You unlocked Merida. Bad idea. That's awesome. Congrats. You know who's gifted too many? If anybody's gifted too many subs, it's Char on Twitch. Sorry, Char. Sorry to call you out like that. But it's random, guys, so you can't bother him about it, all right? There's no harassing anybody. But I'm just saying. Oh, we did the hype train yesterday, and we got cool stuff from that, too. And we haven't done a hype train in forever. Hype trains are, like, the coolest thing. And it was at the beginning of the stream, so the hype throughout the entire stream was just, like, it was so cool. I think you guys were definitely saying it was one of the best, like, stream days, like, combination of YouTube and Twitch, which I was, like, so happy to hear, obviously. I love when we have those. I wish, like, I mean, they're all awesome, but, I mean, when we go that above and beyond, it's just, yeah, we get a little crazy. Oh, and I have a little challenge for myself tonight. I want to know how something works in Fortnite, so there might be some explosions because I don't know if I'm going to be quick enough at making it work. But I have something I want to test, so I'll tell you guys later how I want to test this. Yeah. So you guys might get that revive punch card, you know, increased by me doing my experiment. You bought the 4 million land slot, and it will be ready tomorrow. Yay! Wombat! It's so exciting when you get new land, right? So exciting. I love it. I love it. There haven't been any leaks since The Princess and the Frog / Moana, right? When was the last time I did a leaked video? I know we've talked a little bit about during streams and stuff like that, some of the leak things, but I think there haven't. I'd have to actually check in my list of videos to know for sure, but it sounds right. I'm sure maybe if I just type in leaks. I have so many videos. Oh yeah, no. Oh, that's live streams. Let's see. Finding Nemo. I think I usually call them spoilers as well. Like on a lot of the stuff. Spoilers or leaks. Let's see. August. Last year. July. Frozen. We had leaks. I don't know if leaks is the word. I'll try one more thing. Spoilers. We had them for Toy Story. Let's see. Princess and the Frog, Moana. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Yeah, maybe it has been about that long. So we haven't had leaks in about like 10 months. Yeah, so this is amazing, obviously. Very excited about that for everyone. I am not giving my source out. We are keeping it anonymous, but I do know that there are a few sources out there that you guys may have already seen. So if it's a repeat, don't worry. This is more just confirmation for you, but we will be talking about that after I do my recorded clips, because I'm staring at Baby Yoda right now. I don't know if you guys want to see, but I kept the clip of Baby Yoda I showed you guys last time, and so anyway, with the ultra zoom that I got so close to his adorable little face. When he's just standing there. This is never gonna get old, guys. He's like my favorite. Grogu! Oh. You can only get this ultra zoom, so unless you are lucky enough to get that, you won't see this in your own. Alicia, yeah! I know this is your favorite. You know what's funny is, you know how on Twitch, I know YouTube probably has this maybe a little bit, but I haven't seen it as much as I've seen on Twitch. Is like when people sub or whatever, they have like a little animation, and usually sometimes like the person comes on and it's almost like a GIF movement of like either like or something or like yeah or whatever, this like random stuff. I literally thought of just like cutting this out and putting this as my thing, but I'm like, this has nothing to do with cats, but I still don't really understand how to do that, so this will be something I'll have to figure out in the new year. But yeah, anyway, Amanda, don't ew Grogu, don't ew Grogu, okay? Jeez. Alicia, wake her up, slap her around a little bit, tell her what's up, tell her she's insane. She's sane the rest of the time. The green thing. Char! No! You sound like... Oh my gosh. Okay, so this reminded me, actually. Thank you, Char. I told you guys on Twitch this last night, so sorry if it's a repeat. But my mom was calling the wood carvings motorcycles. And she's like, one dude is facing one way and one is facing the other. And I'm like, motorcycles? How did you get motorcycles from the wooden assassins? Like, please tell me. Motorcycle. Like, I still can't get over this. I mean, I just... Or one of my other favorites is she'll be like, oh, who's that princess that talks to animals? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, pretty much all of them talk to animals. So, I mean, like, we've got like a dozen princesses to choose from here, Mom. Like, can we narrow it down to skin color or hair color or eyes at least? No, can't even do that. It's ridiculous. I swear, one day I will drag her on here to be a part of my stream, and she can tell you all about what she thinks of this game and all of the princesses and who she thinks they're really called. Oh, you guys will you'll be literally pissing yourselves because it's so funny and just the most ridiculous thing ever. But I love her. I love her to death. I just like, how? I have forced you to watch all of these movies. It's ridiculous. Your mom's been forcing you to watch The Mandalorian season 2 and you're on chapter 50. Yes, Nishan, your mom's amazing. Mandalorian is so good. Season 1 and 2 are great. Are absolutely great. West, hello. Okay, it zoomed in. I just showing you how close you can get. You can say it's creepy, but it's pretty freaking cool at the same time that we can actually get that close. Because normally you can't get close enough to like small characters like Grogu unless you like tap them. And even still, like he's in his pram when you do, so it's super cool when you can get him out. I only zoom in that close anyways because I'm like, in case you guys have like really small screens you're watching it on, you know, like you need to get the full effect. If you're watching it on a TV screen or an iPad or something, yeah, I bet you it is a bit much, but come on here. There are so many of you guys watching it on a phone. We got to make this this viewable for all viewers. Valerie, you maxed out Pumbaa. Yeah. That's awesome. You unlock Merida, but you're scared for her 10 epic tokens. Well, don't worry. I'm going to help you guys make sure that you at least have a chance at your first drop for Merida being successful. So I'll give you all the tips for that today. As soon as we get through this dialogue. I promise. Amanda, don't ew me. Don't ew Grogu. This guy, on the other hand, you know, Marv stuck his finger in a light socket and then got teleported to, I guess, to Scotland and became, I don't know, decided he was going to try and become a wild animal. That's what I see when I look at Macintosh, but that's fine. Only Baby Yoda's not maxed out for you? How many elixirs did you spend, Char? How many? Did anybody else see the meme where it's with Elsa and Scuttle, where it's like, how I think I sing, and it's an image of Elsa singing Let It Go, and then next to it, it's an image of Scuttle singing? Scuttle doesn't even sing. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess he does. But you really were calling that singing? That's essentially me, okay? That's me, 100%. You're working today, West? Yikes. Hopefully you have tomorrow off, though, or the next day. Because you're behind me in time, right? So, yeah, January 1st. I will, and there's nothing you can do about it. Why did I think of Matilda? I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's like the only line I remember from that movie from like whenever, 100 years ago. Okay, let's do the dialogue for this because it's gonna be good. We're starting off by huffing and puffing and blowing Eeyore's house down. Let's do it. Whew, whew, I think I scared it. Away. Somewhere in between crashing through the floor and shattering every piece of crockery in the cellar. All of which, I might add, I did on purpose. Quest complete. Ruse the red cap. And the hinky punk. Besides, I can't be responsible for the consequences when I'm ablaze with righteous battle flurry. Sure. Ugh, the red cap and the hinky punk itself may have eluded me for the moment, but the man who sent it, well, I know exactly where he is, and I've a long walk back to the tournament grounds to plan what I'll do about it. Wheels within wheels. Gourd. dot, dot, dot. Event quests and Macintosh to plot MacGuffin's downfall. You know, I would have thought it would have been Dingwall and Macintosh. Like, I could see those two being a little much, you know? But I'm just saying. With MacGuffin, I feel like it's a little less hilarious. Alessandra, I love DMK more than you know. I love it. I have the best voice impressions. They're not all great, but I do try them all, okay? Even the bad ones. I do apologize for those. I promise I can do some. But I'm glad you enjoy them nonetheless. Send Macintosh to plot MacGuffin's downfall. And was there more dialogue with that? Yes. Which leads us to the next one. Was this one here? Yeah, so this was the quest after doing it. Sorry, I was just checking the time on it. So I was like, no, this was the next bit. Hi, Skylar. How's it going? Char, we do not. Never say that again. Do not encourage that psychoness. It sounds like you are saying a nickname for me with motorcycle. Sickle? Motorcycle? Okay. It's close enough. Oh, it's close enough. Have I seen Ratatouille? I have. I prefer Ratatouille and Kingdom Hearts than I do the actual film. It was gross. Here we go. Let's continue. My battle plan is set. I'll join in the games act as a normal, then trip MacGuffin into a pile of manure. Manure, nice, for all to see. It's simple, aye, but that's the idea. It's so simple, MacGuffin will never expect a genius like me to come up with it. Look at him laughing. Oh, I guess you guys can't fully see. Damn it. Can I zoom in? Look at his face. Look at his face. Like, tell me that is not the face of a psychopath with an evil plan. Quest complete. Wheels within wheels. That's just the elementary warfare tactics, that is. Alright, this takes us to the striking gold. This is why you guys might think, how is she not unlocked Merida yet? Well, this is why. Because I was determined to get a trophy without doing that much work. AKA, allowing myself to sleep and still play video games. That wasn't Disney Magic Kingdoms. So, yeah, let's just say that I got in the top 50, just barely, got a Brave trophy, slept like a baby, and got 15 uncommon relics. Or blueprints, sorry, relics. So such thing as an uncommon relic. Uncommon blueprints. I think they need to start giving out some legendary, though, and I think they will realize that if they are keeping this legendary, like, ruse going on, they really need to start including a way to actually get them besides buying the chests, or else no one will ever be able to enchant their attractions. It's just how it is. Also, with the, coming in the top 50 for striking gold, it allowed me to get 3 radiant chests. So this helped to, I guess we'll say, compensate for the fact that I left my kingdom for 11 hours, from when the event started. Hence the no stream, because I was like, there's just no way that I am going to handle that. So, obviously, this is what the chest looks like. You guys can purchase these if you want as well. But, I prefer free ones. And this is what I got out of them. So I got my first one, 5 happiness, the Clan Macintosh's flag token, and Queen Eleanor's ears hat. Second chest, I got the tartan token, which is the common token for all of the brave characters. The common one everybody uses to level up. Get them from tapping the wisps around the kingdom, 5 of them every 2 hours. The Queen Eleanor's crown. Then I got Lord Macintosh's ears hats. See, I'm telling you, look at that sinister face. He's the psychopath with an evil plan. Apparently I took the same screenshot twice. Then I got again another 5, 200 currency, and Lord Dingwall's ears hat token. Is it just me, or is there something wrong with one of his eyes? Looks like he's got pink eye or something. I don't know why I'm just noticing this. Ewy. Ewy. All right, then this takes us into, this is what my mom's calling the motorcycle. I get it. They don't look like assassins, but, wood carvers, or wood carvings. Sorry, I was thinking wood carver from The Witch, but they look more like, seesaw, wood carvings, not motorcycle. But anyways, this was the dialogue and the animation for the very last one. And clearly, since this was for not Macintosh's, MacGuffin, sorry, his quest, when we unlocked the 3 things that we had to do, there was obviously clearing these, there was dialogue, and then building the attraction. So that was, I guess this one here is what Macintosh had unlocked, or MacGuffin unlocked. Wow. Right. Macintosh is the psycho guy that looks like Marv, and I think of apples. Do not think of apples when I see this guy. We need more DuckTales characters like Launchpad or Gizmo. I think we need more costumes for Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I think before we get those guys. I don't know. I have some ideas for next Christmas that I think I would like to share with you guys a little bit later on in 2021 for sure. I have some really, really, really good ideas. So if we ever feel like Christmas in July or something like that, then we'll definitely have a little chat about that. You'd like to see some gummy bears. I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. And I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. Does anybody remember that YouTube video? That was so ridiculous. Love it. Oh, of course. Comfy costumes first. I agree. All right, let's do this dialogue here, and then we can get into the kingdom. Aha! No more Sith attacks, and I've heard far less of them fluttering about in the bushes too. Pigtails. It's hard to take him seriously with pigtails. My fearsome demeanors must have scared them off before they dared assault me again. Don't think that's what it is, but sure. Or could some mysterious third party be slaying them in my stead to clear the way to strike at me themselves? Wow, no trust in anything or anyone. This can only mean one thing. Dingwall! Treachery is afoot! There's Dingwall. Wow, I should have read this dialogue. Okay, quest complete. Definitely what they are. He must have had it out for me the whole time. I'd stake my favorite spear on it. Look at that face. Look at that face. It's ridiculous. And, oh yeah, this is the cool animation. I almost even thought about doing an Insta post. It was so good. We haven't seen animation like this from the Battlegrounds in ages. So good. And this gives us our second bout of dialogue with Merida. We had a tiny bit where she just told Eleanor not to go in the trophy room, and it was really bizarre and unusual. So this is a great way that we get a nice little introduction for her arrival in the kingdom for sure. Does anyone know if you buy the event currency bundle, can you buy it more than once? It will say actually underneath whether you can buy it more than once. So if you just look, every single bundle says like, you know, it's a one-time purchase type of thing or not. So I'll show you where you can find it when I head into my kingdom. I, Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dumbrock, hereby declare these games open. That was perfect. Merida? May the competition be as spirited as it is honorable, and may it draw our clans closer together in friendship. Not war or love. Love and war. Hey, that was Fortnite shenanigans. Wondering if they're going to have something like that for Valentine's Day. Okay, I'll start thinking about Valentine's Day tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. The next day. January 1st. Next celebration. I went into the trophy room, Merida. Uh-oh. Busted. Not now, Mum. And may the best man or woman win. Okay, so Merida has arrived. Join the games. Every single character that you see on the screen goes for 2 hours to compete and join in the games. So that includes Queen Eleanor, Lord MacGuffin, Lord Dingwall, Lord Macintosh, who needed to be brought back into the kingdom, and King Fergus. So bonus. Lord Macintosh is now level 4. Well, it be known this was my idea in the first place. Right. So again, everybody's 2 hours. The only thing is you have to send them out 20 times. So that being said, I definitely have my work cut out for me. I will be sending them back out so we can check out all of the animations and stuff like that when I go into my kingdom. Now, Merida just stays there, so you guys know. We don't have to do anything with her. She doesn't help out because obviously we don't have her or anything like that. So she's just doing this the entire time. So, yeah. We'll go check out my kingdom, and then we will talk about those beautiful leeks. Thank you, Kylie. Thank you for noticing. She says, good job with having no extra quests on the side. I know. I'm so proud of myself. You have no idea how much I miss that option to lower the quest bar down. I'm just saying. It is a great feature. Great feature. Now, it's going to get even better here as soon as I get rid of these. So everybody is hard at work here, but guess what? We get to send them all again. So you guys are going to have to keep a beat on me tonight and tell me every 2 hours to check my kingdom, because very important I get this done before Merida shows up tomorrow, because this is that last stage. So I'll have probably a little bit of dialogue for you guys in the morning. I will be streaming 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that will be about 30 minutes before Merida is released. So we'll be able to do any additional dialogue, catch up a little bit. Promise you, it's not going to be enough dialogue that it will take me past 11, because I noticed last time I had like way too much to do. But I won't have that much, so it'll be very, very easy for me to do all that for sure. How comfy is my blanket? Oh, that's a beautiful question. It's so comfy. It's amazing. It's so fluffy. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. I love it. I can't even leave it. Like, I keep going to stream and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm a little chilly. I should get that blanket. And I have like the heat on, so it's like blasting like 28.5 degrees in here. You know, that's like, I'm keeping it real toasty. And I have my slippers on, and oh yeah, it's so comfy. I feel bad. Minions will be on it. I hope so, Amanda. I hope so. You got Ariel to a 5. I love Ariel. Favorite Disney princess for sure. All right, so got everybody out doing the quests again. So only 3 more rounds and then I'm all done. So not hard to do. I think the longest part, to be honest, is gonna be, I was gonna say assassins on motorcycles, but let's just leave us the motorcycles out of it. Not the assassins, but the motorcycles out of it. Gosh, why does my mom always trick me into thinking things that are total garbage? My background is so decorated. We need to be best friends. Oh, thanks, Abigail. It was very easy. But yeah, no, I love my background. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I have actually like my table over on the other side too. I'll decorate. I've got a penguin that lights up, and then I've got my snowman sitting on a snowball with a Santa hat and a like puffy jacket. It's so cute. It's so freaking cute. It's like my own little personal Olaf. You need 4 more ears hats to welcome Macintosh. That's awesome, John. Keep up the great work. I should sleep with it. Who says that I don't? Donald Duck's ears hats. Yeah, they're a little tricky to collect for sure. Definitely. But let's take a look at some of the animations here. We're not in like ultra zoom, but that's okay. So if Dingwall, his, big, giant ball that he's throwing goes out to where the parade float should go. So if we just watch this general area. Yeah, he's trying to take out the parade floats. We know what he's up to. Speaking of which, we will send them out and we'll come back to that. We've got Lord Macintosh here, you know, throwing an axe. Not violent whatsoever, but for whatever reason, it's just not sticking. It's just not sticking. There we go. And we've got Lord MacGuffin here, who is showing true strength by attempting to toss a big, giant boulder. Yeah. It looks like it works for a second there. Maybe the ground's uneven. We've got Queen Eleanor politely cheering. King Fergus. There's Macintosh, MacGuffin combined. Wow. Interesting. Roar. Cheering, having a great time. It almost looks like he's blowing a kiss. Merida shooting her arrows. And they are basically just splitting each other in halves. Over and over and over again. So, where is my parade float at? Oh, it's coming. Let's see what parade floats Dingwall takes out here. Oh. Well, onward, get it? Yep, onward got hit. Hercules. I think Hercules is fine. Emperor's New Groove is fine. Star Wars, I don't think is gonna have the same luck there. I don't see it being thrown. Did he stop? Did he stop? Oh, that was weird. I didn't see it for so long. Maybe he left the parade floats alone. That was unusual. Alrighty. Well, stranger things have happened. You're not leveling anybody up but your brave characters until Merida's in the kingdom. Not a bad idea, Trisha. Not bad. I always say you can do short level ups for sure. So I did Cara Dune from Star Wars Mandalorian Collection. So I'll bring her back. She was actually 4 hours. I did her the other day. I just kind of left her there. But she is back in the kingdom. And she is now a level 7. Where's the next job? No more dialogue from her, but that is A-okay. We'll send her for some of the Kyber crystals there for sure. Then we'll go over to... we'll start Monsters, Inc. And... Gathering spell. Let's see how much Merlin can collect. I'll definitely be talking about the leaks in a few minutes. Yeah. I just wanted to show you guys all of the animation and stuff for the battlegrounds. Send some of my characters out. That way I can keep collecting magic and currency and stuff. Tap some wisps, and then we will definitely go ahead and do that. I will miss these guys, though. I feel like this should be a concession in future. You know? It's way too cute to be allowed. Just saying. So one of the best things, I guess I will start off by telling you guys a couple of things about what you will need sorted for tomorrow that's outside of the actual quest. It's going to be trying to get your happiness into ecstatic. Now, why is it so important now, of all times in this event, to have your kingdom in ecstatic? The answer to that is because Merida's tokens are going to be the hardest to get. In the entire event, Merida will be the most challenging. So drops are not going to be as high as they have been for some of the other characters, which means you need to keep it in ecstatic. If you have it in joyous, you will get a 6% percent increase token drop. But if you do have it in ecstatic, it will be a 10%. So definitely keep that in mind. If you are in cheerful, it's only 3. And then content, if you guys are still baby kingdoms and having trouble getting out of that, then you're not going to have any bonus. So I would highly recommend getting it into ecstatic. If you guys aren't sure how you're going to be able to pull that off before she is actually released, I will give you guys a couple of tips here. First things first, try checking your kingdom a little more frequently. Every 2 hours, just because happiness tends to respawn at that rate. Otherwise, for sure, every 4 leading up to it. I know I recommend that already, but I would highly encourage, almost be pushy about it, because it's going to be the only way you're going to get in there. But the thing you should be doing this very second is locking in your happiness. So I'll do it to show you guys. Make sure you have some elixirs saved up, which I do not. So I'm going to need to do that. So I'll show you how to do that. So happiness safeguard. So protect your happiness from lowering with this spell. This is your best option here. I don't have enough, so I will be going into my Conjuring Cauldron, and I need to get rid of something. Now, I'm not a huge fan on, getting rid of stuff here, but for things, for example, let's go with, okay. The gummy grub stand. I'm probably never going to have 2 of those in my kingdom at once, just because it's not that great of a concession in my mind. It's still great for the collection, but I just don't think my kingdom's ever going to have enough room. This one's worth 1,500 elixirs, but it is going to cost me 6,000 magic. Not a huge fan, but it will get me enough elixirs to do what I need to do. So go to Merlin, click Conjure. Then I'll be able to lock it in. So 1,500 elixirs now is mine. I can go back to Merlin and use my happiness safeguard. So for 24 hours, starting now, my kingdom is going to be locked in. It will not max out my happiness or anything like that, because I'm still in the same sort of zone, 6% token drops for joyous, but I'm very close. I'm like, 93%, so not many happiness tokens to collect yet, but that will definitely help me to get it into ecstatic and keep it there. I wouldn't recommend collecting once you hit 100% ecstatic. Leave it. Leave happiness roaming around your kingdom. You don't need to tap them. The other thing is, I'm going to have to definitely watch the video ad that's going to come with the parade float. So when you send out your parade float, when it's done, you'll get an ad option to watch, and you'll get 2 happiness from that. Please watch it, because that can be very helpful. It used to be just 1, but now it is 2. So a little bit more helpful in terms of happiness. The other thing is going to be, if you do have an ad to watch for your bronze chest, please do it, or collect the daily free one. Collect the ones around your kingdom as well. So apparently I have 2 somewhere in my kingdom that I will need to find in a couple minutes here once I get the rest of it sorted. Try to avoid, I guess, sending characters like Prince Charming, Cinderella, Mike Wazowski, just to name a few. Try not to send them out for like 12-hour quests, because the chances of somebody like Mike Wazowski in the next 12 hours having a happiness option is pretty high. So try and make sure that you don't send him out for that long. You can do anywhere between 1 and 6 hours type of thing. And I think that will still be useful for Sully and Mike going out together to, I think it's collect for Kara, Dune's chest plate. So I would recommend that. Some characters don't collect happiness, so you can send them out for however long you want, and that is totally fine. But again, there are some that I would avoid, at least if you're trying to get that happiness up quickly before Merida shows up here, to do that. So Mickey, unfortunately with Mickey, he's a bit tricky, because you either have to find the little happiness bubble roaming around and click it from there, or you have to go directly to Mickey and scroll down. So it's not like it usually is when there's no event. You have to scroll down and see where the 60 seconds is, and you'll see the happiness. Mickey can also have the 1 hour option as well, so keep that in mind too. What happened to all your confetti magic? It's gone. You're building the ruins at the moment. That's good. You're a little behind. We're kind of in that last stretch now for sure. Like, you should be trying to kind of finish up clearing the wooden assassins there for sure. Keep that in mind. Woody's another one here. Bo Peep as well. Like, you'll have to scroll down quite a bit to see the 60-second happiness or the 60-minute, just depending on if it's available or not. Jessie, I don't think she's got anything. Sometimes, like, you'll find the characters on, like, or the kids on Main Street sort of roaming around, but other times you won't. So just try and keep that in mind, that you might have to actually, like, go specifically to the character to actually kind of look around. There we go. So Mickey's is done. Mike is done, and now I'm at 96%. So now it won't drop, which is great. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. So rehearse the show. So that is 6 hours with Mike Wazowski and Sully. So there you go. Oh, thank you, Swifty, so much for joining the Kitty team. Woo! Hey, is that our last one, so we can unlock a new emote for next stream? Shog, no way. I'm gonna actually check right now. Oh my gosh, yes. Yep. And then after that, it's 9 more. So I'll have to edit it after the stream. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. So next stream, you guys, you'll have a new emote unlocked in chat to use. Woo! So we could do Marvel, or we could do Among Us, maybe. Maybe we'll have a poll for that tonight on Twitch. Get a little community tab going, maybe on YouTube as well. What do you guys say? Wow, that's so cool. Thank you so much. Nobody has Merida yet, but Merida is making an appearance in the kingdom right now with the battlegrounds. So yeah, it does appear like I have her in the kingdom, but I do not yet. No Dingwall, but I can get him in the chest. He will probably be common. He probably will be over time, yeah. For sure. Woo! Alfredo, you changed your name on Twitch. I don't know who you were before, but I look forward to finding out later. Why Marvel? Because it's the cutest. Mind you, Amanda, I don't know if you'd find it cute because you're not a Grogu fan, so I can only imagine what you would have to say about that one. You still don't have Lord Macintosh. Can I still get Merida till the event ends? You still have the option to, yes. So if you unlock Merida before it's over, then you can probably, you'll have time to purchase her for real money, but unfortunately it doesn't look like, unless you're going to gem a lot, it doesn't look like you're actually going to be able to get her. Just because there's not enough days left. Like there's like 1 week. A little, like almost 8 days, but like 1 week realistically before it's over. So you'd have to get her into your kingdom before then. I think you're running a little behind for that. Alrighty. I'll send these guys out real quick. Get some more magic. Guys, I'm almost at 3 million. Almost. Only several more million to go. before I can unlock the next slot of land. Brutal. Almost done. Grogu! Let's click him because he's so cute. See, you can't get that close. There's R2. Hey, R2. That's so cool that he showed up right now. Oh, why do I keep doing that? There we go. Couple more wisps, and then we can talk about Merida and how to collect for her. I can hardly wait. It's so good that I have those leaks. You want Descendants event? Sienna, that's so true. So good. Especially because we already know like roughly how they would look if they were in the kingdom. Here, I'll pling, there's a pling actually I have for that if you guys want to see what my predictions are for how they'd look and what they'd look like in the kingdom. I do have a video or stream. I think it was a video. You caught back up pretty fast with this event. You got your kingdom back, Amanda? Oh my gosh, you must be so happy. I'm gonna assume you did. If you welcome Macintosh tomorrow, will you be able to finish? It depends on how hard you work. It's gonna be close. It'll be close. Again, if you unlock Merida, you can purchase her, right? So you won't have to actually collect then. You just have to actually unlock her if you want to purchase her. So, yeah. In terms of those chests in the kingdom, if it's going to be too tricky at the moment, I want to do at least one chess game. All right, here we go. Let's do... never mind. It's a decoration one. Not useful for happiness. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to wait to play the chess game tomorrow, guys. Because I would like to go ahead and discuss Merida. Can you show... Oh, yes, I can. So... if you wanted to know, sorry, I guess I forgot to address this. If you're worried about how many you can actually collect, it will usually say underneath. Now, I don't seem to... There we go. So if it is like limited to one purchase or whatever, it will say it only has one purchase per player. Okay, so you can also find this out for all of the stuff. If you go to, for example, Radiant Chests here, it works the same way. You can only purchase 3 per day. So it will tell you if there is a limit on like how many times you can purchase something. If not, then that is a mistake that they have made because they always usually say how many you can actually purchase. Unless it's like a character, you can only purchase 1. They don't say that, but it will usually say if it's one per player. Okie dokie. Leaks. Let's discuss this now. I'm just gonna get this open. All right, so you guys are gonna have to listen closely. So for Merida, all right. So Merida will have a few tokens that obviously you need to collect. One of them is going to be her bow. Okay, Merida's bow is going to be rare to collect. How are you going to be able to get Merida's bow? You can send, as long as you've unlocked Merida, as of like right now or before the morning, you can send the following characters out on certain quests, as long as there are certain levels and stuff like that, and they will have a chance to drop that token after 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so do not tap these characters if they are sent out on the quest before that time, okay? So the first one is going to be involving Woody. The quest is going to be called Hang Out with Woody for 4 hours. This is going to include Ham and Woody. Also, you will need to have Al's toy barn built in your kingdom. Now, if you are worried about any token conflicts, I actually have this information as well. You will have conflicts between Bo Peep's ears, Tinkerbell's ears hat, and one of Elsa's tokens. However, the bonus with this one, guys, is that you won't have to worry about that when it comes to the event anymore. This was something that you had to worry about before. You don't have to worry about this anymore, though, okay? So before, what used to happen is that when there was a limited time event, if you were working on permanent content characters, okay, you wouldn't have the chance to just collect the event ones. Now they've kind of canceled those off. As long as you're collecting for it with the quest, you will always get the chance of the drop for the event first. Okay, so you don't have to worry too much about that anymore. So hang out with Woody, Ham, Woody, and Al's Toy Barn, 4 hours. That's the first one. The second is going to be Fighting is Essential for 4 hours. This is going to include MacGuffin and Lord Dingwall. Lord Dingwall, though, guys, needs to be a 5. So please make sure that you have Dingwall to a 5 before, obviously, you can do this quest. The Ring of Stones. Now, this is actually from the attraction that you guys are going to have to go ahead and build. That will not be available just yet, though. Okay, so you will have to wait for that one. Then we go on to Merida's ears hats. You have Daisy's princess costume. It is really pretty, eh, Valerie? Permanent content tokens, yes, will still be dropping. Absolutely. But if there is a conflict, they said that it will not be interfering with that anymore. You will still get, if it's going to drop, you will get the event character token first, right? Before you will, like, the priority will go to that limited time event one. So just so you guys know. Merida's ears hat is going to be epic. So it is going to be even harder to collect. That means it's going to be showing like that it's purple, okay? So it's second hardest to collect in the kingdom. The quest for this, provide commentary for 4 hours. You are going to need Bunny at a level 3, and you're going to need Jesse's snack roundup attraction. This has a chance to drop conflict with Zerg's ears hat token and Nick Wild's ears hat. So keep that in mind. But again, if you're like working on Nick Wild, leveling him up or whatever, just don't maybe do it right now. If you just want to be extra safe with anything, and just in case you're worried about the drops. But again, it shouldn't be a problem. Macintosh, that's literally the quest name, for 4 hours. So you will need Macintosh, obviously, Lord Macintosh, and the Castle Dumbrock. Third quest will be Clan Gathering for 4 hours. This is going to include Queen Eleanor, King Fergus. He needs to be a level 5, so that's a little higher than expected. And then the Castle Dumbrock for that. The fourth is, again, going to be the Ring of Stones. It's going to collect every 4 hours. However, for this one, you will need to have it enchanted at the first level enchantment. So that's crap, okay? Absolute crap. What is the next event? We do not know yet. We should be getting permanent content next. At least that's what they say. Okay, so Swifty, the reason for that is that the snowflake tokens for Frozen, for example, they are common. So you're going to get that drop more than you're going to get a potion. So that is why that is happening to you. So don't be blinded by that, okay? You'll still get those other drops, but it will put priority on those other tokens. But again, potion bottles, they are what, rare to get, so they're not going to be that easy. Then let's see. So that was all for Merida's ears hats. I think oh, no. Okay, so here we've got... Yeah, here we go. The glitched fabric. So basically that was for actually welcoming Merida. And then the next part is going to include, I know you guys can't see it, but just for privacy's sake for the actual leaks. We're going to, for the glitch fabric, it is uncommon. The princess dressing room can drop this, I believe, every 6 hours. However, it does need to be enchanted. I seem to remember to a 2. Not sure if that's in the leaks, but I haven't read this out myself yet. So the first thing to get the glitch fabric is going to be with Anna. She needs to be a level 2, and she needs her travel costume. It can conflict with Bruni, with one of his tokens, and Riders as well. Now it is going to be called Concerned for 6 hours. So try and make sure that you have Anna available to do that. And again, these longer quests, guys, the actual comfy costume, unless you're planning to buy Merida tomorrow, you won't have to worry about the comfy costume leaks just yet. Like, I won't have to send these characters out until I actually welcome Merida. But just so you guys know, if you're going to purchase her, you will need to know this right away. And not to collect until you've actually purchased her and brought her into the kingdom. Okay? So the second one is going to be creating flames for 8 hours with Bruni, who needs to be a level 2. And you'll need the Enchanted Forest enchanted to a 1. So I don't like this feature because if you guys are just getting these characters and attractions out of the legendary chests, this is going to suck so bad, okay? I'm not a fan of, like, I understand having a character to a level 2, but I do not understand having any attractions enchanted for these quests. I think that is a huge mistake on Disney Magic Kingdom's part, and it is absolutely unfair. And it's not just unfair for new players, it's also very, very unfair for like vet players, people who have been playing forever. This is the worst because people may decide, oh, I'm gonna use my relics to enchant, I don't know, Elsa's palace. Why particularly? Well, just because I don't want to see the bubble on top of the attraction anymore. They might have gone ahead and done that and then go and they're like, don't care to enchant, you know, the Enchanted Forest, maybe because they don't have room for it in their kingdom or whatnot. And then they have to bring it back out and enchant it, and that takes time. And nobody is going to know this unless you've heard the leaks ahead of time. So you're just wasting time in the event. Again, they either need to put out this information way ahead of time, like with the patch notes, or they need to just scratch this whole attraction enchantment idea just permanently, or just don't have anything enchanted for these quests because it's totally unfair and garbage. Total garbage. Now, the creating flames with Bruni, you can get a conflict with Kristoff's ears hat, and same with Honey Marin's. But again, the tokens for the fabrics will drop first. And that, oh, and the princess dressing room, here we go. It is to the second enchantment. So that's not going to be easy. And it does need Wreck-It Ralph relics, guys. So please make sure you don't use them on, I don't know, Enchanting Buzz Tube like I've done in the past, just because. Also, once you get Merida's comfy costume, if you do manage to get it, first problem, you will not see the animation in the kingdom until the princess dressing room is enchanted to a 5. I have not managed it in over, a year and a half now since they started the attraction enchantment stuff. I don't even have enough blueprints to do that, let alone relics, okay? For legendary, you need 5. I have 4 in a year and a half. Haven't done 1 attraction. So this just tells you, garbage. So if you're going to enchant any attraction, guys, please do the Princess Dressing Room if you care about animations. Okay? I just don't like it. And this is not about the game being a marathon. That's magic and land and the storyline and the quests and the events and all the other stuff that comes with this tower challenge, mini events, leaderboards, you name it. Not for that garbage, because honestly, the game will probably stop being made by the time I do all the enchantments to a 5 unless they lower the requirements. My rant about that for the day still drives me crazy. Now, there is also a specific fabric, last one, for the comfy Merida fabric. It is really cool. It is going to be legendary to drop. I'm so sorry. This is not going to be fun whatsoever, guys. Legendary, you need your kingdom in ecstatic for happiness. Especially because there's not a lot of time to collect for Merida and collect for the comfy costume. Okay, it's already tight enough as it is. So the first one is going to be looking at space toys. For 12 hours, you're going to need Woody and Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. Now, this also poses the one little conflict of Honey Marin's Ears Hat, but again, you will see that probably dropping more frequently, but the priority will be going to the fabric if it is to drop. Second is going to be Wander Together, 12 hours. You'll need Honey Marin and then Rider to a level 3, plus the Stone Giant Waterfall attraction. This can conflict with Olaf's Ears Hat, one of Hans's tokens, and then Ryder's Ears Hat, okay? Next will be Follow the Wisps for 2 hours. This will be Merida plus the Ring of Stones. So this will be very useful for those of you guys that do have that attraction, plus Merida, okay? So every 2 hours, that's perfect. It times up nicely with the Wisps for leveling up the characters and stuff. So even if you're fine with leveling them up to whatever level, still important to keep doing that. Just throwing it out there. You will need all the Wisps you can get. Number 4, duties, responsibilities, and expectations. Now, if you don't have the Ring of Stones, you will need Merida to a level 3, plus the Castle Dumbrock, which you guys will have by that point. So Merida getting her to a 3 is going to be the hardest part. This will conflict with MacGuffin's Ears Hat, okay? Now, since he is specific to the event, I highly recommend that you get MacGuffin ready to be leveled up again, and then that way there will not be any conflict whatsoever, and it will just go ahead and drop, because you have to remember that is both of those tokens are specific to the actual event, so it's going to be 50-50 on what drops, and because it is legendary, the chances of it dropping are already very, very small. Okay, the happiness, it does drop still very fast. It is not ideal, but it is life. They have not decided to be kind with the happiness dropping so low. Especially when it's in ecstatic, it just tends to drop too fast. I go to bed and I wake up the next morning and we're back into joyous again. It's like, whoo. It's just like 2 times speed or something with that. And then that's that, guys. So I think the only information I would say that I don't have about this is, and maybe one of you guys can answer this for me, is how many of each token you need for Merida. That I do not have that information, but I do, again, have all those quests. So as soon as it hits 11, you're able to tap them and stuff like that, and then you will have your chance at the first drop. Now, we're probably looking at, for rare tokens, like I could see, I don't know, I want to say maybe like 10. I could see that being a thing, but it could be lower than that for sure. It doesn't matter. You're still, like, basically, even if you send all those guys out on, you get every single drop, you're not going to be able to welcome Merida straight away tomorrow unless you gem or you purchase the bundle. Both premiums need to be a level 5 to help. So that, I think everybody was like, yeah, that's not going to be a thing, but it's a thing. I'm not a fan for King Fergus. I think that's a little bit harsh, but yeah. Merida is 10,000 currency. That's actually cheap. Actually, I was expecting her to be like 20. 20 common tokens, 10 bows, and 10 ears hats to welcome. Okay, thank you, Wombat. So, there we have it. I honestly don't know, like, in terms of the ears hats and stuff like that, how easy that's gonna be, but the bows should be okay. I mean, it's epic, so it's probably going to take like 2 or 3 days. Will it take 7? Probably not, but for the comfy, probably, yeah. You want a refund on Fergus now? I think that's being a little harsh. I mean, I figured for sure like a 3-4. I don't think that's any big surprise there. I'll show you what mine's at. Mine is at a 3, almost ready to be a 4. The reason probably why is because I wasn't focusing on that, because I had him at a 3 and I was like, oh, 4 will be acceptable. So a 5 is going to be annoying. I'm not going to lie. I wish we had have known that beforehand, but at least we have a heads up now. So if you guys have him at like a 2 or a 3 or whatever, please just level him up so we can start collecting for him again. Okay, because that is going to be a very big thing. I think at the beginning, the leaks initially had said that it was only going to be, I think, a 3 or 4. I'd have to go back and look, but I mean, I probably would say 4 would have been definitely good enough, but a 5, that's a shock to me. So unless these initial leaks for Merida are wrong and you only need it to a 4, but apparently it's saying we need him to a 5. So yeah, not the best, but that is how it is. Oh yeah, don't forget to like the stream. Thank you, Char. I don't think I said that today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Like it. Let's get this stream to 100. Let's do it. We could totally do it. There are 100 of you guys here right now. Do I have both premium characters to a 5? No. Well, Fergus is a 3, and Dingwall, he's a 4. But he's ready to go to a 5. I just wasn't doing it because I was using him most of the time to help me out with clearing away the assassin motorcycles. And I think I was using him for, what was I using him for? I was using him for something else, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna have that as the priority. He's only an hour, so I can definitely do that once I'm done this quest here. But that needs to come first for me before I go ahead and do that. I think I have him at a 1. Yeah, a 1 won't do it. That's for sure. No. You definitely should have been able to get him to a 2. The thing is with Ham, though, is that he does every 8 hours, and so does Buzz. So I feel like you should be okay. I know if you don't have the attractions enchanted, it is going to be a problem, but yeah. Assassin motorcycles appear in my nightmares. I didn't think they were that scary. All of your characters are at a 5 except for Eleanor, who's a 6. That's good for sure. I can show you guys my levels. So Eleanor, she's a 6. She'll be ready to go to a 7 probably pretty quick. Especially now that I can use characters like Mickey and Woody to collect, because I have actually been sending them to help me out with the assassin motorcycles. So they've been working on that instead of her crown. I'm glad that MacGuffin is good to go. He's actually a little over, so that's fine. I might try and do him by the end of the event, but again, I'm going to need a lot more of the common tokens in order to do that. And Macintosh, I know I'm going to want to get him to a 5, but I've been very busy sending characters to do other stuff, at least for today. So I'll definitely try and probably work on that a little bit over the next day or so. I'm wondering if we already have some fabric from the last comfy costume. So if you have an extra glitch token, you will. So this is where it's interesting. And I will share with you guys a little something that, for example, Elsa, I refuse to max her out because usually you need the ears hats for, or at least in the past, it was always the ears hats for the comfy costumes, right? So what I had said to myself was, I want to see the animation for the welcome screen before the see it again button comes, right? Because God knows when that's coming. But we will be able, like if we do use the ears hats, I will have enough so I won't have to worry about that. I will just be worrying about the actual fabric. And if for whatever reason it is one of her other tokens or something like that, I'm golden. And because Elsa was like not, like her comfy costume is included in an event, so like Merida's is, for example, Elsa's is not, so the chances of us like having to work to collect for it like that, pretty high. But anyway, just a little something. Hold on to those tokens, and sometimes you will get, if you tap fast enough, you will get an extra like glitch fabric or something. So you guys could end up starting off with like 1. I don't know about for me, like I don't know what I did last, but it is possible I could even be starting off with 1 token, and everyone will be like, why? But simple explanation, I was smart. And actually with the assassin motorcycles, what I did actually was I collected so many extra for the next event or leaderboard or whatever that's going to require tokens. I am so far ahead. I'm able to clear probably like my first round basically instantly. So I love that I can save up those tokens. And if I have enough time in an event like this one, I'll totally do it. I don't care. I think the potion bottles I was a little low on, but the other token I would totally golden for. So yeah, it's perfect. You guys are too much, honestly. Too much. Oh, of course, Buzz, ready to freaking go for happiness. Jeez, brutal. I think that's it, though, in preparation for Merida. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Are we good? What level is my dressing room? My princess dressing room is a level 3 right now. I'm working on getting it ready to go to a level 4. The reason it's not higher is because I don't know. I was just getting rid of things. And I enchanted like Buzz Tube to the 3rd enchantment. Just, again, to get rid of bubbles. A lot of good that did me. And let's just say that I used a bunch of the relics. So I didn't think that we would need the princess dressing room to a 5. Never in my wildest dreams. Because I think we were told at one point all the animations, we just had to get the princess dressing room to a 3 to see. But now with this new character, we need a 5. So it's going to be very exclusive when I get that. Among Us will be in like the next week or so. Yeah. So it should be around the time when they get the new map or whatever. But yeah. Any tips for the motorcycle wood carvings? Yes. Again, check your kingdom, especially if, you know, you are having conflicts and stuff like that with the potion bottles. Check it every hour. Lock in that happiness. Keep that up. Make sure that your characters that can collect are just going for it. And you should be okay. My favorite event, I did really enjoy Big Hero 6 and Lilo and Stitch. They were really awesome. Little Mermaid was pretty great too. But if I had to choose one, probably Lilo and Stitch. You have 343 relics for Wreck-It Ralph? Wow. You're special, that's for sure. Wish I had that many right now. I really, really do wish. So we should be getting, if you guys are looking for some of those characters again, we should be getting the legendary chest discount pretty soon. Just so you guys know, that should be coming available. They usually do it around the new year, and they like put all of the chests out. You won't see Brave, obviously, but all the other ones will come out for 24 hours. There should be a deal, so instead of it being like $13.99 Canadian, I think it usually goes to like $10.99. So you will save a couple of dollars there. Again, prices will vary depending on where you are in the world. And once you are able to, you can open as many of those as you want to get and complete the collections. So you just have to do it within that 24-hour period of time. I don't know if they're going to start before January 1st or what, or I don't think they ditched it this year, but as many years as I've been playing the game, they've had that that whole thing available there. So hopefully they do something like that this year. They should. I mean, it's a great way for them to start off the new year with some good money. That's for sure. Yeah. Okay, so I am just wrapping up now, guys. Thank you so much to my, what was it, Mystic Girl Labs, who joined the Kitty team. And who was the other one? It's not showing up for me. Let's see. I'll go to this area. Sorry, I thought I knew exactly. And Swifty. Yep, there we go. For joining the Kitty Cat team memberships. I really appreciate it. You will have a new emote unlocked for the next stream. So I will make sure that there is a little vote for that in the community tab tonight before I go to bed. And then there will also be one on Twitch as well. And I'll kind of tally those two together. And I will let you guys know who or what emote, I guess, actually wins. You won't get to see it, but I will definitely let you guys know who the next two emotes are going to be between. So it'll be very cool. Cannot wait to share that with you guys. So keep an eye on the community tab. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Check me out on social media like Instagram and Twitch. So you guys know before I go live, or if you want to check me out on Twitch and play some games, then you can join me on there in the next 15 minutes because I will be starting my Twitch stream then. Have a great night, guys, and I will see you at 10:30 a.m. here on YouTube, Eastern Standard Time, for the unlocking of Merida. Good night.